What is freedom? What is freedom? Ask 10 people and you'll get 10 different answers. To some, it's financial independence. To others, it's the absence of rules or the ability to say or do whatever they please. But according to the ancient Stoic Epictetus, freedom isn't about external circumstances. It's not about money, fame, or social status. He wrote, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." That statement cuts deep. Because most of us, if we're honest, are not free. We are enslaved by opinions, expectations, and outcomes we can't control. We are prisoners of comparison, chained to the fear of failure or rejection. In this video, we'll explore what true freedom really is, and how you can win it by doing the exact opposite of what the world teaches, by letting go. The illusion of control. From a young age, we are taught to control things, our grades, our behavior, our future. We grow up believing that if we plan well, try hard, and do the right things, we'll get the life we want. But then, reality hits. The job doesn't come. The relationship falls apart, the market crashes. The people we counted on walk away. And suddenly, all that control feels like an illusion. The Stoics understood this. They believed we only have control over one thing, our own mind, our thoughts, judgments, choices, and responses. Everything else, external, temporary, unstable, trying to control what we can't leads to frustration. But focusing on what we can, our inner world, leads to freedom. Slavery of the mind. Epictetus was born into slavery. Yet despite his chains, he considered himself free. Why? Because his mind, his judgment, remained untouched. Today, most of us aren't in physical chains. But we're mentally shackled. We obsess over likes and followers. We live in fear of what others think. We chase validation, then become anxious when it fades. This is slavery of a modern kind. It's subtle, invisible, but just as real. And it's more dangerous because we don't even realize it's happening. Freedom, for the Stoic, is the ability to think clearly, choose deliberately, and act with virtue, regardless of external noise, the discipline of disregard. The key to freedom isn't control, it's disregard. Disregard not in the sense of apathy or carelessness, but in the form of disciplined focus. The ability to say, "That's not mine to carry." Someone insults you, that's their judgment, not yours. Plans fall through, that's the nature of the world. You didn't get what you hoped for, it was never promised. This is powerful. It puts you back in charge of your inner domain. Freedom isn't loud, it's not aggressive. It's the quiet, consistent act of choosing what truly matters and ignoring what doesn't. How we lose our freedom is stolen. It's surrendered. Every time we react without thinking, we give up a piece of it. Every time we seek approval, we hand our freedom to someone else. Every time we attach our happiness to an outcome, a deal, a number, a person, we chain ourselves to uncertainty. The Stoics saw this clearly. We become slaves the moment we allow what's outside of us to dictate what happens inside of us. Want to reclaim your freedom? Stop outsourcing your peace. Freedom equals responsibility. Most people want freedom without the responsibility that comes with it. But Stoicism teaches, freedom is responsibility. The freedom to act based on reason rather than impulse. The freedom to hold yourself to a higher standard. If someone cuts you off in traffic, your freedom is the ability to choose grace instead of anger. If you face failure, your freedom is the ability to learn and move forward, not wallow in defeat. You're not free just because no one is telling you what to do. You're free when you don't need anyone else to tell you who you are. Modern chains. Success. Fame. Fear. Let's talk about some modern chains. Success. You achieve it, then become afraid to lose it. Fame. You're known, but now trapped by your image. Fear of being wrong, of being judged, of being left behind. These are the invisible prisons we build for ourselves. and the only escape is through clarity, separating what we control from what we don't. Seneca said, "He is most powerful who has power over himself." Want to be powerful? Start within. How to live free today. Here are 6 Stoic practices to help you live with inner freedom. Negative visualization. Imagine loss before it happens. It makes you grateful and resilient. Journaling. Process your thoughts. Own your reactions. Stillness. Create silence each day to reconnect with your center. Voluntary discomfort. Do hard things on purpose to build strength. Digital boundaries. Don't let your phone control your mind. Live by virtue. Make decisions based on values, not feelings. Each habit frees you from the chaos of the external world and brings you closer to the only thing worth owning: yourself. The warrior's mindset. True freedom requires strength, mental, emotional, spiritual. The Stoic is like a warrior, not fighting others, but fighting within. They battle the need to be liked, the craving for comfort, the fear of uncertainty, but each time they win, they grow stronger, more stable, more free. This is not an easy path, but it's a worthy one, because once you've freed your mind, no one can imprison you again. Conclusion: the cost of freedom. Freedom isn't free. It costs you your illusions, your ego, your need to control. But what you gain is priceless: peace, clarity, power. When you no longer chase what you can't control, you walk lighter. When you no longer fear what may come, you live deeper. Freedom isn't out there, it's in here, in how you think, in what you value, in what you choose to ignore. So remember, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Be free, not by conquering the world, but by conquering yourself. This is the obstacle way.